Jonesy
and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Down to the Jonesy and Amanda Arms for the pub test. Frantic Sydney-siders were being charged hundreds of dollars in fees for short journeys amid chaos on the city's train network in the afternoon. The pub test today, Uber surcharges. Do they pass the pub test?
Well-
Defenders of it say Uber's got to make a living. This is where they make their living.
It's also called price gouging on a day like that. So we put it to the pub test. What do you think, Uber surcharges? Do they pass the pub test?
Well, as a driver, they do pass the pub test. That's when we make most of our money. Instead of sitting at home and doing nothing, we get out there because you can make that extra little bit of money.
No, they don't pass the pub test because I rely on taxis and all that, and I get half price in the taxis.
Yeah, I think they do. Look, at the end of the day, if people are dumb enough to use Uber, then they're dumb enough to pay the Uber dumb tax, which is the surge pricing.
I can see why you'd want to motivate people to get back on shift, but there should be a cap on it. 150% of normal rates, I reckon.
I actually got a friend of mine who was going to be charged $120 from Parramatta to the domestic airport. He called me, he gave me the $120. So Uber missed out there.
I think so, yes. I drive Uber. I feel that if we're going to get out on the road and do a service, I think the surge needs to apply, but probably not to the extent that it was at yesterday.
Yes, I think they do. I just wanted to clear up a few things. There's no one pushing a button to actually increase the price of a surge. It's all done through an algorithm, and the Uber computer system looks at an area and says there's a lot of people wanting an Uber, so they put a surge on to attract drivers into that area to try and clear the backlog. The only way they can do that is to offer more money. If we see a surge area, we can move into that area and try and make the most of getting an extra fare. The Uber driver does get the extra fare. Whatever the fare is, Uber takes 27.5%, and all the rest of the money goes to the driver. So, yes, I think it does pass the test.
Interesting.
Well, I didn't know that. That makes...
Well explained.
You know, we'd start our own little gypsy cab business. Or what about on my motorbike? I'm riding along. I see someone on the side of the road. I say, give me a carton of beer and I'll get you home.
Would you have a disclaimer as to how many accidents you'd had?
You know what? I never have had an accident with a pillion passenger before. So there you go.
Oh, it's not a lot to look forward to.